developing the new choice in bucket sweepers to meet the adverse demands for the construction and industrial markets, our engineers really put our CAD system to the test. We realized that we had to meet the everyday challenges demanded from large construction equipment users to owner-operators and rental companies. This means we had to build a sweeper that is durable, versatile, easy to service, and most importantly, did the job. This video will demonstrate the uniqueness of the major bucket sweeper, simply making it an excellent investment by offering the customer very efficient sweeping ability and, as an added plus, an excellent loader bucket. Specifically, the major bucket sweeper is available in 3 categories. First, the smallest category, most commonly used on skid steer loaders from 1,000 pounds lift capacity, we feature a 5-foot wide unit with a 24-inch diameter brush. For skid steer loaders that have a lift capacity from 1,300 pounds, or the popular compact backhoe loaders and compact wheel loaders, we offer a 6, 7, or 8-foot wide unit, also with a 24-inch diameter brush. The second category, most commonly used on telescopic materials handlers and standard-sized backhoe loaders, we feature an 8-foot wide unit, which utilizes a 32-inch diameter brush. And lastly, the third category, which is recommended for wheel loaders and tool carriers up to 2 1/4 cubic yard capacity, we feature a heavy-duty unit which is 8 feet wide with a 32-inch diameter brush and has a heavier-duty loader bucket. With a product range like this, it's easy to see that the major bucket sweeper offers so much more than the traditional industrial tractor with an open broom. Furthermore, the major bucket sweeper can easily be mounted to the front of your machine by simply driving the machine up to the unit and locking your machine's quick attach. Only one auxiliary hydraulic service is required. For sweeping, we feature a brush that sweeps the material forward over the rotating broom and into the bucket. This design is far superior over the old open sweeper design, as in many areas it is no longer environmentally acceptable to brush material to one side or into storm drains. The major bucket sweeper picks up material for responsible disposal. The broom is powered by a hydraulic motor that is sized directly to accompany your machine's hydraulic system. For excellent reliability, we use the industry-standard Charlin hydraulic motor made right here in the U.S. But even more important, the major bucket sweeper is direct drive, incorporating a square coupling, which eliminates the use of chains and sprockets that require routine maintenance. Lastly, brush adjustment is not a serious undertaking. Simply loosen 4 side bolts on each side of the sweeper and lower the brush to the sweeping pattern required. No matter which of our bucket sweepers fits your needs best, you benefit by owning simplicity in design. And in every case, parts are directly available from the major or from your local supplier because we use off-the-shelf wafers, industry-standard hydraulic motors, and bearings. But what about other uses? Our clean design allows the sweeper to get close to walls, curbs, and obstructions, allowing the surface to be swept cleanly and efficiently. On the clean side, we can sweep to within just inches of a wall or curb. Even on the drive side, the major bucket sweeper keeps the motor within the brush where it is well protected. On the larger bucket sweepers, an optional gutter brush is useful for high production operations, enabling the edges to be properly cleaned at higher speeds. In fact, the operator can easily swing the brush from one side of the sweeper to the other. The operator, by activating this valve, can reverse the rotation of the gutter brush to allow both sides of the sweeping area to be cleaned. Another unique feature from the major. For keeping dust to a minimum, we have a feature not commonly found on competitive units. The major bucket sweeper has a sealed bottom and top, which keeps the swept material within the unit, reducing the amount of dust generated. Furthermore, this excellent design is especially suitable for those contractors or industrial users who work in congested areas or where dust issues are of importance. When the bucket is full, it can be dumped in the normal way. The sweeper simply swings away from the bucket, allowing the material to fall freely. You benefit as sweeping and removing material is done with one machine. Remember when we talked extra versatility? When the sweeping is finished, the sweeper unit can be easily detached from the bucket. On our smaller units, support legs are provided for easier bucket connect, disconnect, and sweeper storage. Simply remove the pins, uncouple the hydraulics, and back the machine away from the sweeper. No special tools are needed. A simple one-man operation. To load material, there is no reason to attach to another dedicated loader bucket, meaning no lost time. Another cost-saving idea from the major. Speaking of buckets, ours is constructed of high-grade, heavy-duty steel plate. For added strength and durability, the top of the bucket and front of the sweeper incorporates structural tubing. In addition, the bucket can be fitted with an optional, bolt-on, replaceable cutting edge for superb durability and wear resistance. This optional feature is especially useful to those contractors who are cleaning up on utility projects, road resurfacing projects, rental companies, or even snow removal. So there you have it, the Major Bucket Sweeper, a very versatile, highly productive attachment which will help keep your machine utilization up and your working environment clean, and all at a very competitive price. That's why we're the new choice in bucket sweepers from the Major.
Welcome to our Definitely Not Made in Hollywood movie. This is an impromptu video taken on the fly, especially for the people of Cranbrook. This is the first time this operator has run the sweeper. The optional gutter brush is center mounted and may be easily swung to either side. Notice that as the machine approaches that there are no projections on this side, the normal curb side, enabling it to sweep extremely close to curbs and barriers even without a gutter brush installed. This is your first glimpse of the motor side Notice how it is recessed inside the broom core, and the shallow projection is protected by wear-resistant guards. Here you will see that the 4-in-1 major bucket sweeper makes transferring of swept material into the dump truck so easy. It completely eliminates the risk of costly damage to the machine or the truck. For a more detailed review of all the features of the Major Bucket Sweeper, see the included video on CD titled The Major Bucket Sweeper. Major has been designing and building innovative sweepers for almost 20 years. As the sweeper approaches us here, notice the sweeping power and the excellent brush action. This is a purpose-built highway maintenance sweeper. It is designed to perform a very wide range of tasks, such as minor cleanup following MVAs, or removal of loose gravel after repaving or repairs, and most important of all, spring cleanup on roads heavily gritted in winter. The operator may change the broom angle at any time from the cab. Notice too how the sweeper offsets when angled. This enables the operator to sweep right up to barriers or curbs without risking damage to the truck. Watch carefully here to see how well the sweeper follows the contour changes around the surface grade. There you have it, another great sweeper from the Major, which will enable you to get the job done more effectively in less time. So you benefit from both increased efficiency and greater equipment utilization, increasing the versatility of equipment which you already own. Sweeping changes with the Major.